Good day, everybody. Remember my TBS Source One V5 assembly video? Well, time has come to turn this frame into another flying beauty. My 6th custom 5-inch quadcopter. In this build, I'll be using FlyFishRC Flash 2306 1750 kV motors. Of course, my unavoidable trademark touch, motor wire custom slaving. This time around, I went with yellow-green color scheme. Can't wait to test these motors. Motors are also the very first component I'll install. You'll agree, they look incredible. I truly hope they'll perform the same way. As for the heart and soul of this build, I've picked SpeedyBee F405 V4 BLS 55 amps stack. As always, it comes with nice 35 volts, 1000 microfarads capacitor. But I've got tons of amazing Panasonic and Rubicon ones, the highest quality stuff. Did I mention I have lots of them? And again, I'll be using another Walksnail Avatar HD Nano kit. As for the buzzer, proven to work flawlessly in all my previous custom builds, 𝘕𝘢𝘼 Super Buzzer. My radio control link of choice this time, I've decided to go with Express LRS again. For antenna, I have two options available, 65 or 95mm one. I think I'll be okay with shorter one this time, so 65mm it is. Receiver I'm installing in this build is Radiomaster RP1 Nano. Okay, we have no time to waste. You'll notice some video clips will be sped up. Video is fairly long, and I did not want to leave out any parts of the build process. This is the hardest part, at least for me. Trying to figure out the best way to fit everything into such a small space. Now is the best time to install microSD card into my flight controller. It's used as a black box storage. I also feel much more at ease if I secure that card slot somehow. And for that task, what's better than Kapton tape? I'm on to soldering capacitor and XT60 connector to the ESC. As well, use this time to make power connection cables for my cob light strip. Sure, I could have connected this 6S LED strip directly to the XT60 pad on my ESC. but I like to be able to disconnect cob lights if that's ever necessary. I use Superlight GMB 830 connectors. Good. This side will connect to XT60 pad on my ESC. So tiny. I'll solder the other connector to the start point of the cob light strip. That's out of the way now. XT60 battery lead, capacitor as well as cob light strip connector are all connected to the ESC. How did I not notice this any sooner? Avatar HD Nano kit comes with shorter cable. Meaning, impossible to use Nano kit in this build. Oh well, I'll work on other stuff until I figure out what to do with my VTX. This is where both ends of my cob light strip will sit at the end. And this is how strip will be connected. The good thing? I just remembered I've had brand new Walksnail Avatar HD Pro kit laying around. Guessing right. Longer camera cable, much better camera too. It looks like there will be no delays after all. As I mentioned before, much longer camera cable. I don't own a 3D printer yet, so for what I'm planning to do, piece of simple and super light craft foam should help just fine. I've made a small cage protection around the capacitor, and my Avatar Sky unit will rest on the top of it. Two birds with one stone. Capacitor is fully protected, and Avatar Sky unit will sleep on a cloud. Little bit of a double-sided gel tape. couple of zip ties. That's not going anywhere. I always use Kapton tape to protect other microcomponents when soldering something. Kapton tape can withstand temperatures up to 260 Celsius degrees and resist solvents, oils, and acids. Prepping some pads with flux and solder. It's time to connect avatar unit wires to the flight controller. Black wire is ground and it connects to the G pad on the FC. Red wire goes to 9 volts pad. In my case, yellow wire is RX on the avatar unit and it should connect to T1 pad on the FC. White wire is TX on the avatar unit and it should connect to R1 pad on the flight controller. Always check for possible and unwanted shorts. All good. It's active buzzer's turn. Active buzzers have 3 wires, not 2. Red wire connects to 5 volts pad, black wire to G pad, ground, and for the yellow wire we're going to use BZ minus pad. In this case, BZ plus pad is not being used. I just love this frame. There is tons of space available right behind the camera cage. That's done too. Just look at this beauty. It's my own TPU design. T antenna sits inside like no one's business. Amazing. Jumping onto connecting the receiver, I'm installing Radiomaster RP1 Nano RX. black is ground, red is 5 volts, yellow one TX, and white wire is RX. I'll explain where they connect on the FC in a moment. Super simple. Again, I like to check everything using multimeter, just to play safe. All good again. I've decided to place my receiver right under the mid plate. So much room in there, and RX should be nicely protected as well. Not to mention how much stronger the signal with the ground station should be. I've made a little TPU bridge, super thin TPU bar that will hug the receiver and be secured in right where you see those two screws around the RX. I'll install it at the end. Now it's the time to connect my receiver to the flight controller. Black wire ground connects to G-pad on the FC. The red one connects to 5 volts pad, yellow one TX connects to R2, and white wire RX connects to T2 on the FC. Done. Everything is nicely coming together. Perfect. Motor wires are next in line to connect. Fun part. Incredibly bright cob lights. This time I went with neon green. I find the strip's midpoint and start by attaching it to the rear center point of the frame. Gradually following the left and right side, going around the perimeter of the frame. For all my custom-built quads with cob lights installed, I've designed arm guards that can accommodate LED strips as well. Not only they protect those arms, but LED strips too. I really like these Minecraft-styled arm shoes I came up with for this build. As always, I designed them to be snap-on, no screws nor Loctite are ever touching them. 2 holes at the ends for zip ties, in case you need them. Arm guards sit firmly though, so I won't be using zip ties. I'll place my active buzzer inside the front cage, easily accessible when I need to press the reset button. That is also where cob lights cable connectors will be sleeping. Installing FPV camera inside the camera cage. Originally, I've installed it with 2 screws per side, but since camera was protruding pretty far outside the front, I've installed it with 1 screw instead. So now, my FPV camera sits more inside the camera cage, protected and not being so much exposed as before. In case I need to turn the cob lights off for any reason, I can simply unplug the cable. And this is how easy it is to access the buzzer reset button. I'm reinstalling the Avatar Sky unit because I wanted it to sit properly in that space and not upside down anymore. Favorite tape of all time, electrical cloth tape. No residue ever left around. no tacky mess behind if you ever need to remove it for some reason. Time to make this flying wonder pretty. Okay, that's that TPU piece I've mentioned earlier, the one protecting my receiver. Just made an opening for USB-C connector in my stock protector. Time to put this incredible flying creation together. Saying that I'm happy would be the biggest understatement ever. Fly without propellers. This time around, I went with Ethics S3 watermelon props. Time to see it fire up for the first time. Success! It didn't explode. Jokes aside, this is wonderful. Next step is updating FC and the receiver, configuring everything in Betaflight, and of course installing BlueJ to ESC. Material for another video.
Let's see if Cookie moves. Cookie?
As always, my little quality control person.
Hello? You like it? You like it? You don't care. Look! Look my new drone! Look!
It's simply incredible that such a small package can hold all the happiness in the world.
Good, you like it? Maybe.
once again.
Nano get drone.
Thanks for sticking around till the end.
Where's my drone?